That was a message from the trading route. Gave us some more money. Stop doing this many things. Okay. Another batch of goods arrived for the trading post. It boosted our income by 3%, or 3,000. Dale is now the richest faction. Agent found Rohan and Dor Lingvar, because apparently Rohan can't help but waste its agents in our territory. Anyway, let us build roads in Bostondale. And in Fenberg, let us build a leather tanner, because, yeah, we could use that. Recruitment report. Let's see, retraining. Good. Relations worsened with the Orcs of Gundabad, because why not? Not like they weren't already down. It's not like they weren't already the pits, but whatever. All right, what I think I'm gonna do is leave Lethaldaran here as the governor of Dane's Halls, and send Iranian out to capture whatever the village here is in the Withered Heath, with the 3 horse archer groups, and I'm thinking a couple of infantry to leave there, like probably a spearman or something.
For the light.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're heading over to be retrained. So in doing that, I can keep both fortified, and then when that's done, I can bring the horse archers back over from the. I can bring the horse archers back from the Withered Heath and have them join an assault on Gundabad itself. Because I decided, instead of giving all this territory to the dwarves, considering how well they've been doing to the east, I'm instead going to capture Gundabad, use it as a defensive position against the rest of the old region of Angmar here, and essentially hold out against enemy attacks from there. And also shrink my defensive position, since Dane's Halls and Fransburg both won't be under attack, but rather just Gundabad and possibly Goblin Town. I'm still not sure how exactly AI is going to react to it, because technically, the high pass here borders the mountains of Gundabad, so that could theoretically, even though there's like no trade route, that could theoretically still qualify as a hello, Eriador Fortress. How are you? Castle. You're a castle. Excuse me. Sorry. It could still count as a border region. They may try to take it. I'm thinking they'll probably go for the Kameth Bryn here, but I don't want to take any any unnecessary risks. And besides, Eriador seems to be faltering too.
As you wish.
So it's going to require some effort on my part to save them. Ah, there's Rivendell. Let's see. Who else needs to move? Anyone? I guess not. Let's see. No, you want to be retrained. You're not getting retrained. You're too expensive to be retrained. Anything else need upgrading? No, not yet. Getting close, though. 3,800 all. Except for that one, 3,400 there. How about you, Rakyaberg? Another 134? Mental math, not my strong suit. Anyway. With that, guess we'll end the turn, because there's not much to do. Oh, forgot about the spies. I looked at the Brown Lands, incidentally, but I forgot about them anyway. But, can you get in there without getting stabbed? Nope. 50%, and you still have like a 100% chance of failing. This was the beginning of that people that in the Grey Elven speech are called the Dunedain, the Númenóreans, kings among men. Akalabeth, the downfall of Númenor. How about you, Spy? Can you enter Dornarhok without dying like a dope? Nope. 88% chance, and he still fails. Really, I don't like that. I really don't like the way that mechanic kind of works. It's too risky. You know, it's like it shouldn't be easy, but the odds of a skilled agent failing are a little too high, it feels like. I mean, more often than not, when I send my agents on missions, they will fail, and I have to rebuild them. You know, even when they have, you know, like 9 or 10 ranks of their skill. You know, it doesn't make sense. You know, it should, it doesn't feel like a 10% chance of failure. Feels like maybe a 50 or higher percent chance of failure, because failure occurs so often. You get your successful missions, but but then you like just fail a whole bunch, regardless of the skill of your spies, and it's annoying. Anyway. Alright, next turn. End of turn report. We are now number 1 in financials. Because we have over 25,000 gold. Richest faction, yes. Faction announcements. Nistaron of Roscobel. He's the Lord of Roscobel. Good. He got exactly what I wanted him to get. The March Ward in the lower Anduin Vale, too. Cool. So he gets trade income boost. He has a loyalty and respect bonus, law bonus, popularity bonus due to this artist here. Alright, good. He's actually going to be a proper general. He's going to march with Legolas once we start marching on Mordor. But that's still a while out yet. Anyway, Dane's Hall's artist studio. Okay, good. Let's get ourselves thing is that everything's going to train really slowly here, just because it's in the mountains and not in a forest. So the question is, do we try to boost our population growth, which is okay, it's still positive right now, or do we spend the long time it takes to build new troops? I'm thinking new troops. So we're going to do that, knock ourselves out of first place there. Rakeberg, 1386, how about you? No, 39, 30, Wolf, 30, 11, 39, 34. Okay, you're retrained. Eriador Gundabad at peace. Orcs and Misty Mountains don't like us again. Or still, I guess, is more accurate. Hello, Gundabad army that marched into my territory, even though technically you're inferior to anything that... Technically inferior to everything in the region. How are you? Alright, we're gonna take... Even though he's... I find it funny how he's the governor here. But he got the, But he got Dane's Hall's, bonuses, the March Warden and everything. But you know what? I have an idea. Nope. We're gonna build crop rotation because he, Eruanian, is, heading out.
Elves! Yes, my lord. Elven warriors! Scatter them!
Yeah, it's gonna take some turns because there's no road beyond, the Grey Mountains region, so that should be fun. Alright, let's infiltrate. Don't fail this. Bloody crap. That's bullcrap. Easterlings with axes and barriegs of conned, Southrons in scarlet and out of far Harad black men like half trolls with white eyes and red tongues. The Battle of the Pelennor Fields. It's really kind of funny when you think about it. The movie didn't depict that at all. And of course, you kind of gotta imagine the budget that would have taken to truly accurately envision everything that Sauron threw at Minas Tirith. Yay! Success! Finally. Guy with 7 subterfuge points, and he somehow couldn't infiltrate last turn. What are we doing here? There we go. 26%, so we're still a bit out. Camp watch. Oh, it's only a camp watch still. Darn it. Let's see. Let us see. He's in for a long march. That's 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more turns. Blech. 5 turns to get out there. Guess I'll leave both spearmen there when the time comes.
My lord, approaching quietly.
Peasant axemen, they're all javelineers. But they're all small groups, so that should help. At least in evening the odds, not necessarily making them even, though. Let's see. Oops. Nope. Nope. There we go. Gonna build these because we're gonna bolster Dane's Hall's defenses. Because it could be tempting for them to attack since there's only 6 units in there. 7 units, excuse me. You know, 7 units isn't exactly a high number. But anyway. Gonna save, and I think we're gonna... Oh, let's not forget the agents. Let's do those first.
Without question.
Let's see. Okay, you're gonna go through... You're gonna follow the path of Bilbo Baggins from all those years ago. And...
My lord.
Do you think you can infiltrate this? You're only 64%, so... No, we'll touch it. Or you can miss. Let's try this. Damn it. Ugh, my agents suck. That's not a 50% failure rate, that's a 100% failure... No. That's a 75% failure rate, I think? No. 66. Regardless, that's not north of 50 in any way, shape, or form. Load. Not retraining that. Eragion was nigh to the great mansions of the dwarves that were named Khazad-dûm, but the elves Hadhodrond and afterwards Moria. But by the... Oh, I read that wrong. Are the rings of power in the Third Age. Anyway, I'm going to end the turn, and I will catch you, I'll catch you in a bit. The Steward of Gondor is dead. The Steward of Gondor really likes to die, doesn't he? Let's see. End of turn report. 25, we're still in first, in terms of richness. Orthorian is our new family member. Construction report. Thranduil's halls have completed the Ent House. Which means we can now recruit Ents from here. If you look at the Ent stats, the Ents are blatantly superior to trolls. As Treebeard once said. Let's see, what should I build next here? Wow, its population growth is huge. Anyway, we're going to build some council chambers there, I think. Monlank has completed his archery range, so... No, we're not retraining you. However, that means we have the Mirkwood Archer Guard now. And that's very good. That's very good for us. Let's see. I think what we're going to do is build another Ent house here, because we need the Ents. Fenberg has completed its leather tanner, which means I could build a vineyard here if I really wanted to. But I don't think I need that many more spies. Let's see. Goblin Town has completed its town hall, so... What do I do boost next? Oh, we're gonna boost its crop. We're gonna boost its farming because it's down to 0 population growth. And that's it for construction. Recruitment report with the board. Framsburg. Okay. Alright, we're gonna retrain you. We're gonna throw you up here into Dane's halls. Yes, we're gonna throw them up. There. Anyway,
Scout the area.
you keep walking.
My lord.
We're gonna save, and we're going to see if Idiot Spy Syndrome strikes again.
Watching.
Yep, struck again. At least it makes sense for him, though. I mean, really, 52%, yeah, you can see him failing a lot. The orcs are behind the wall. Come, Legolas. There are enough for both of us. Khazad-eye Menu. Gimli, son of Glóin, Helm's Deep. Let's see. Anyone else ready to upgrade? 3950, right? 3993. They're just taunting me now. Those towns are just taunting me. Imri Runen is at 1100 now. That's good. Let's see. Leodholt is at 2597. Selleberg is still not even 1000. It's 1 away. They really are taunting me at this point. That's just cruelty. Ah, hello.
Yes, my
Let's
lord.
bring you closer to Erebor,
Yes,
so that we can start diplomatic relations with the dwarves.
my lord.
see, how can we get you experience?
Approaching quietly. I
More
shall
of a
continue
Tarth.
tomorrow. My lord.
Could probably have a spy on him, have him spy on armies, or die horribly trying because he's incompetent or something. Really, I have no idea what his problem is. But he shames the Elven nation with his failures, his constant failures, I should say. He really does. Right, we've got our spy in here. Let's see. Anything else worth doing? It's kind of annoying that it's going to take him this long to march around, but it'll be worth it, I think, in the end. Let's see. Yeah, let's save our money. Wow, we're making about 7,000 a turn now. That's impressive. Oh, hello. That's right, Gundabad army. Let's check you out, and let's see if we should fight you or wait for your allies to come.
Investigating with discretion, my lord.
Snow trolls. We should probably wait for your allies. Wait, no. We should probably hit you now. Well, anyway. If they besiege Framsburg, actually, that'd be the most preferable situation. And, yeah. As then I could just shoot the trolls from outside the walls, inside the walls, and then deal with the rest in melee combat. Oh wow, he's getting the trait Master of Espionage since I last looked at him. That's impressive there, King Thranduil the Watcher. Thranduil will be, incidentally, Thranduil will be shifting southward. Yeah, Thranduil will be shifting south as soon as Gundabad is in our possession. Because I want him, on the attack against Mordor. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna do it. I'm probably gonna split myself. Into 2 or 3 armies, and I'm thinking of after taking the Brownlands here, splitting south to take Ithilien and Anorian, and sending the other group southeastward into Mordor itself. Probably 2 armies into Mordor, or else I'll send 2 down this way. And send 1 through Minas Morgul and the other through Osgiliath. Or Carandros, one or the other. Osgiliath is probably going to be the easier one to attack, though. Considering the fact that it's, it's a complete wreck. Anyway, that's enough strategizing for now. Until next turn.
The free peoples of Eriadan have united under one banner to restore the glory of the past. The proud kingdom of Arnor has risen from ruins. A new hope is kindled in the hearts of all who stand against the shadow.
Well, the kingdom of Arnor is returned to the land of Middle Earth. How's that for awesome? Alright, end of turn report. We are still number 1 on financials. Erin Dolen is ready to upgrade. So we shall upgrade you. Construction report. Austin Gale, dirt roads. So, let's give you... I find it funny, incidentally, it gets the road upgrades, but the roads don't actually show up anymore. I guess to keep Mirkwood a little more untamed, as it ought to be. Let's give you communal farming. Madelberg has completed its leather tanner. No vineyard for you, though, so we'll just pass on you now. Recruitment report. Okay. Withyborn, Framsburg, okay. Relations report, Isengard and Wildman and Dunland are now unhappy with us, because, it's not like they ever have been happy with us. They can have their delusions, whatever.
Elven warriors.
Whatever.
Swiftly. Former elves.
Alright, let's send you out to Dane's Halls. Let's send you guys back over to Framsburg. Anyone else worth upgrading? Rakuburg definitely not. Oh, close though. Ah! We're 990 still. You're evil. You are evil, town. Tower Philin. You are evil. Celeburg. Hey, it's over 1,000 now! Let's all cheer and celebrate. Let's also give you an artist studio, actually. That's a good idea. How about you? You're naturally gaining, thanks to the Erin Lescalen, so...
I'm gonna stick you!
I ought to dispatch the Mirkwood Archer Guard somewhere to, replenish itself.
For the light!
Alright, let's see if you failed this time. Nope. You're a failure, man. You're a failure. Guess I don't need to infiltrate that town. None of the orcs will ever return out of Lorien, and there will be many elves hidden on the northern border. Haldir, the March Warden, lost Lorien.
My lord.
You just go over here, I guess.
Quietly. Tomorrow
You continue your march,
Like the
your
wind!
painfully
Orders
slow,
completed.
ridiculously slow march. Let's see.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Have a taste of my blade!
This army might be headed for us.
I can greet you, but not serve you, lord.
Alright, let's try to spy on this diplomat real quick and just gain ourselves some easy experience. Or gain ourselves some easy experience. Okay. Impossible to read. Nice. Diplomatic nature. Translator. Very diplomatic. Foreign dignitary. And you gained a trait. Good.
I'm gonna stick you!
Man, the orcs really like to destroy those sheep, don't they? Let's see. Anything worth doing? Not particularly.
Your orders.
You shall continue on to Erebor.
As you wish.
No slacking, diplomat.
Stopping here.
What is your name? Barriodan? No slacking. Who said you could just stand around and do nothing?
My lord. Approaching quietly.
See what the status is here. I think the orcs in the Misty Mountains actually are losing pretty badly. Yeah, they only have the Gladden Pass and Eragian left, I think. I mean, I could be wrong.
My lord.
Regardless, the Elves of Lorien have this, so I'm gonna move to spy and try to explore a little more.
I shall continue to
See the extent of, try to see the extent of the enemy's advance on Arnor, as it is called now. You know, I really should play an Eriador playthrough where I actually restore Arnor. I've never done that before. From what I understand, the restoration of Arnor essentially gives you sturdier Gondor-like troops, as opposed to Eriador's kind of really weak troops. Not that Eriador doesn't have its strengths. The Dunedain are very strong, and as are the Greenway type unique troops. But their basic troops, their militia and their woodsmen and huntsmen are quite weak. So, now it's fortunate that Eriador, frankly, is protected to the east and to the north, and to a certain extent to the south, by the elves and the dwarves. And it allows them to build up in the Shire here and in Breeland here in relative peace. You know, it's mostly them defending their borders more than actually fighting wars. I like that difference, you know, where where rather instead of being the conquering armies, you're simply trying to survive with your weak forces. Anyway, next turn. Nestoron of Roscoe Bell to Megalwin. Megalwin? Well, anyway, he's married now. Good. Still the leader in financials here. Harad's moved into productions, first place now. Tower for Lynn is ready to upgrade, so we shall do that now. Eminu Fluin is about 450 out. Rakuberg, only 51. Which means it's probably not going to upgrade for 2 turns, because it's not going to grow by 50. Because it's evil. Oops, there we go. Alright, retraining complete to Mirkwood Spearmen and Dane's Holes. The Orcs of Gundabad reinforced this army. With more trolls, it looks like. Looks like this should be an interesting fight coming up. War declared between Gundabad and Arnor. We're going to call it Arnor now because that's technically accurate.
Come on! Be vigilant.
And let's see. Alright. Gonna keep you moving here. March. March like you've never marched before.
Approaching quietly. Tomorrow's journey planned out. My lord.
Alright, we'll move you to Erebor. Erebor.
Tomorrow's
Bor Era. Okay, sorry,
Onward!
I'm just babbling. Don't mind me. Should we recruit Ents? I think we should recruit Ents. Maybe 13 turns till the next group of Ents is available, but whatever. Already read that, that's why I'm not bothering. That's a generic description. Oh, I know what I can read. The Grey Mountains, or Ered Mithrian in Sindarin, is a large mountain range to the north of Rovanion. They are the last remnants of the wall of the Iron Mountains, which once stretched all over the North and Middle Earth, but were broken at the end of the First Age. Where the Grey Mountains meet with the Misty Mountains lies Mount Gundabad, an ancient dwarven holy site and later the capital for the Orcs of the North. From east to west, the mountains stretch some 350 Numenoria miles, and the sources of the Great River Anduin, the River Greylin, and the Forest River of Mirkwood arise in this range. Dragon Slayers and Trolls are the unique units that can be built out of here. Dragon Slayers are unique dwarven axemen, I believe.
By the light of Elbereth!
Elves. And they're quite powerful. I've actually never seen them in combat, but I've seen their stats before, and I believe they're quite potent soldiers. So,
I'm gonna stick you!
how is Goblin Town losing? How is Goblin Town losing its losing income slowly but surely? It's annoying. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the episode here because you know, I'm kind of dragging on now. No fighting, and if I add a fight now, then at some point, then just going to slow down the episode more. So I'm going to call it there, and I shall catch you next time in the War of the Ring.